1% wants to go in the direction whatever that he knows is correct. And that's the way we all are like. We all know because networking is like when you go meet somebody, if that person will have a philosophy, every person have a philosophy in them. And they will just when they connect with you within 2 to 3 minutes, they will say that philosophy to you. Like that philosophy, if it's good, bad, you can decide then and there. That's the way the network works. Whoever is in your network today, whoever is close to you, whomever that you feel very warm and nice being with them, because you would have liked their philosophy. A lot of networking just breaks off because they come here with the bad promotions or they scam. They just give offers to you people and they just want to get because they will not exist. So here, according to my, what is this? One second, one second. So according to me is how good someone's philosophy. Today, my philosophy is like learn what you don't know and do what you know. So you have to be always thirsty to learn what you don't know. And anything that you know, just go ahead and do it. Somebody is not okay with it, somebody is not happy with it, definitely you will learn. So this is my philosophy. So whenever you connect with people, wait for 1 or 2 minutes and they will use their own philosophy, their favorite philosophy. That will tell you whether you want to network that person or not. Even company also will have the philosophy. And the philosophy is good, you see, they'll be doing a good one. Without a philosophy, I don't think so. The network can go in. Okay, now we have our RC Amrit Ji completely loaded with information, and I really appreciate the entire week. He was connect with me, and he was asking for how do we handle this, and I gave all things that I got to give. Now I'll give the complete podium to RC Amrit. Amrit Ji, over to you.
Thank you,
Thank you
RC
so much.
Balamurli. It's an honor, first of all, and over and above, although being a speaker as an amateur speaker, I'm just starting with it. But over and above, I have taken this responsibility as a broadcaster. Wasn't sure about it. I was. It is a fancy word, so I latched on it. But yes, as I had mentioned in my first comment in the WhatsApp, that great power comes with great responsibility. So
True, true, true.
it has become a big responsibility for me. In other words, on a serious tone, it is a commitment because once I have taken it, I decided, okay, let me sail it through, and I'm sure I will sail it through. Okay. So once again, thank you very much. And I'm actually trembling at this point of time, what to speak, what not to speak. Okay. But then,
Mhm.
um, as as per my observation that I have seen as a broadcaster, it is a great quality as such. You can hone the skill. All of us has got that element of taking the entire show, but a broadcaster generally sets the tone of any program that is he or she is responsible for. So having said that, I will make my honest attempt to set the tone, what we have today and what we are supposed to speak, and the wonderful topic. I should thank Bala. He gave me this bug, and we did decide that it should be networking as such. So finally, we came to a conclusion, and he set the tone for it, stating that professional networking or networking as such. Let's take this as one of the topic. Okay, so um, even if I'm not a speaker today, but I will, from my perspective, to set the tone, whatever I have understood or whatever I have believed in, let me share what I have with me. When we say networking, we are talking about connecting. Connecting can be anything. You are talking about connecting between within you, okay, your mind, your eyes, your ears. Are we synchronized? That's one way of looking at it. Secondly, it is also connecting with people. uh, the word connecting begins right from the early age, okay, or I would say early man, because everybody were connected. as a family, and eventually we grew up and we kind of spread. We did spread across the world. Some of us had to lose the link for obvious reasons, but in principle, as Bala says, as Bala had mentioned, that human being a social animal, we cannot live in silos. We have to be connected, and bringing in professional, the adjective as professional for our work, your work, my work, their work. We are all connected. And how does it turns into a reality? Let me give you a story here. Few days ago, I have been running helter and skelter, shattered with my entire belief of what should I do. And I happened to speak to Bala a few days, which is again a coincidental incident. And he happened to give me a bug stating that, why don't you start something on your own? You have the skill. And when he told me that, I pondered a while and realized that, yes, he's absolutely correct. Why should I be running on something which I have aped for 20 years? And I'm looking back something that I have learned out of it, and I work with my basic skills, those sweet spots that I have with me. And this is actually networking. Why did I reach out to him to just get an opinion out of it? And eventually, it has turned out for me to be a new life. Okay, so having said that, Bala, thank you so much for giving me this insight. I'm talking about Bala Murali as such, who gave me that insight. Okay, and rest of it is history. So when this can happen at this micro level, imagine when you start networking with people with no expectation, but you stay connected. That can give you, I would say, it is a gold mine. Not necessarily Bala, but there are 10,000 Balas if we set our mind on the same track, stating what is common between us, what can we do together. Keep this in mind. Okay, every obnoxious idea is a spark of creativity. Okay, that is something that I always believed it, and mutual collaboration takes us to a common goal. So having said that, I open the forum today, okay, to rest of the people, and I would like to make everybody feel at ease, because this is if Bala agrees to it, this is a platform where we make mistakes. This is a platform where we learn. This is the platform we learn techniques. This is the platform we learn the styles and hone our skills. With this, I would like to open the forum for rest of the team to rest of the speakers to start with their speech. And if you want to take 1 minute for that matter to reassemble yourself, the first speaker, if I may take the opportunity here, I would take Bala Murali. I'm announcing your name,
No.
if it is okay.
Yes, yes.
And
I'll be.
before,
Yes, Amrji, one second. Before you introduce me,
Right.
you have to introduce the session analyst.
I'm sorry.
Session
Okay.
analyst is RC Nitya. Is that she will introduce our team.
Awesome.
Then
Awesome.
comes
Thank you so much.
before my speech. For my speech, you will do an idiom master. You will introduce the idiom master. After the
Agreed.
idioms,
Okay.
we'll start the
Okay.
speech.
So
Thank you so much.
right. So if I have understood, so it would be Aarti, Mademoiselle RC Aarti, who would
RC
get the
Nitya.
entire thing. Yeah.
Okay. RC Nitya, over to you, ma'am.
Yeah. Sorry, Nitya. I'm so sorry, Mademoiselle.
Ma'am, you are mute. You are mute.
Can you hear, sir?
Yes,
Hello?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear?
Fantastic, beautiful.
Good
Yes, yes,
afternoon,
ma'am.
everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, my name is Nitya.
Good
I'm a
afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nitya. I'm a session analyst. Today, I would like to introduce my team, EFT. Okay, sir? Can I tell
Please
you?
go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
My
Yes,
team
yes, you are
has
correct. You are correct.
My team has 3 segments: EFT, E for English teacher, RC Ruth ma'am, F for filler finder, RC Balu sir, T for timer, RC Sagarika ma'am. Thank you for this introduction.
Thank you.
I'm
So
so
Okay,
nervous
that's
today,
fine.
sir.
So
over to
don't worry, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay,
Over
sir.
to the English teacher.
over to English teacher, and I guess English teacher would be I missed.
Ruth,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Ruth Nancy, Mademoiselle, go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, broadcaster, for introducing me. So today I will play the role of an English teacher. So being an English teacher, my first job is to introduce the word of the day, right? So let me do that first. So the word for today is hobnob. So we have picked a word which is in alignment with the topic. So hobnob means mix socially, especially with people who are perceived to be in higher status. So that is hobnob. It is a verb. And let me give you an example for this word. It is he was hobnobbed with the film actors. So it means that he was socializing or is close to people with in the film industry. Let's see one more example. He spent the first day hobnobbing with the management. Let me repeat it. He spent the first day hobnobbing with the management. Right? So speakers, I expect you people to use this word in your speech. And the audience, when somebody is using the word of the day, let's give a round of applause for them, right? So they have taken effort to use the word of the day, so let's appreciate them. And as an English teacher, my second job is to also see the good usage of words, right? So the good usage of the language, be it the vocabulary or the idioms or how good is the language. So I'm going to be very keenly watching. I'm going to listen carefully and I'm going to make a note of it. Not only that, I'm also going to observe the incorrect usage of the language, right? So I'm going to observe everything. And at the end of the session, I'm going to give a feedback for all of us so that we improve and implement the feedback given to us. All right, then. Thank you so much. I give the control back to the broadcaster.
Thank you, Nancy.
Session analyst.
Thank you, RC, Madam Nancy. And I would now I would hand over it to, I guess,
Session analyst. Sorry.
session analyst.
Session analyst.
And yeah, I guess session analyst would be I'm ignore me for being a little ignorant. Please, who would be the
Hello.
RC Nitya.
Sir,
yes,
I hear. Sir.
Madam RC, Madam Nitya, over to you. Thank you.
Okay. I owe it to Philip Fighter, Balu sir, RC Balu sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for that. You're doing a fantastic job, ma'am. I was not like you when first time when I
Thank
did.
you,
I didn't
sir.
even open. I just went on the stage, just stood there numb and walked off. And for you, I just have to give one round of applause because you started, you're doing it. Amazing. Okay, now I'll be the filler finder. Filler finder is a job. My role today is normally the people who don't practice, they use fillers. Right? When the people who don't practice, can they do anything good? Even a gold medalist, a doctor got gold medal on a surgery, and if he's not practicing after 6 months, if he's again going for an operation, do you think will he get a gold medal again? He has to practice. So the filler is one place where connects people differently. So I'll be completely focused on the fillers what you use, because fillers people use only when voice is low. Can you hear me? I'm low.
Yeah, we are losing you,
My
Bala.
voice is
Bala, we
low?
are losing you. The voice seems to be a little feeble. If you can come a little
Okay.
close to us,
Fine.
no problem.
How do I sound now?
Perfect. Go ahead.
How do I sound now? Better?
Awesome. You're good now.
Hey, but what about your bandwidth, Bala? So can you just connect, check with your bandwidth? Your network is very low, actually.
Yes.
Actually, we
Are you not connected with the broadband? I think
we are connected to broadband, Geo.
We are connected to broadband.
No, I think that it's not working. So you are connected with a SIM card, I think. So that's why it says that.
One second.
Sure. Sorry to interrupt, but still it's the problem for you.
Yeah, it's connected, I think, because the climate maybe it's low, but I'll go a little louder, okay? Is it okay now?
I can't say okay, but we'll adjust
Is
with
it
it.
okay? Can you hear me now?
Okay.
No,
Oh,
your network is very feeble, so that's the problem. So network bandwidth is very low.
okay. So am I breaking still?
So do you want to use the
Yes.
phone?
You're okay now, Bala. You're okay now.
Okay, fine. Let's go with it. Let me tell you, I'm a filler finder. So filler finder work is just, I'll keep watching you people, because when you forget something, or when you're not okay with it, when you're searching for a words, when that is automatically our mind will click into these fillers. The fillers are like so, actually, for something, things, that thing, this thing. These are the fillers. Today, I will be completely looking and listening to you people. Wherever there's a possible, that I will tell you at the end of the meeting, my reports, that where all you used. And your mind will automatically become conscious. When next time when you speak, you'll be so neat. Sometimes when you use filler, your mind itself will tell you, okay, you are actually using a filler. Don't use this next time. That is the real learning. That is the objective of this filler finder's role. So I'll be giving my reports end of the session. Thank you. Over to the session analyst. And again, today we had Sagrika had a problem. She's having a problem. So she's not able to come. So I will be the timer as well. So timer's role, I will tell you, any game or anything in the world needs to be within the time. Time plays an amazing role, right? And time is different for each and every people. For ants, for animals, for human beings, for everybody, time is different. But for a human being, is calculated. For others, it's not calculated, disconnected with themselves. If you see, if there's going to be a rain another 1 hour, you can see all the insects will be inside their nest. Only human being will be traveling on the road, because we are not connected. So that's why time is so important, because any game or work, it should be within a time frame. So when you manage your time perfectly, there where you will get into a self-disciplined world. So self-disciplined world will be happening to you people once you are within time, and if you know how to juggle with the time. And that is a wonderful magic happens when you know how to handle time. So I'll be also timer here, watching you people, what time you start and how many time, what are the things that. So I have multi work today. So I will be completely supporting RC Nitya ma'am today. And let's see, our team should do something wonderful, great. Thank you, ma'am. Over to Nitya ma'am. So you can thank the team and give back to the broadcast. Yes, ma'am, please.
What's that?
You can actually thank the team and give the control to the broadcaster.
So thank you. Thank you for the team. It's a great successful moments of the team. Sorry, sir. I would like
No problem.
to.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Give the control. Give
No
the
problem, no problem at all.
No problem, sir.
You're doing a fantastic job. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're doing a fantastic job. Go
Over
ahead.
to Amit sir.
Thank you.
Over to Amit sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
thank
I
you.
feel
Appreciate it.
nervous today,
Great.
sir.
Very nice. Okay. I guess being the broadcaster, yes, I'm on a learning phase, so don't worry. Okay.
We all are in learning phase. We
Okay.
all are in learning
Great.
phase.
So I guess we should be starting with the session. If we are all set. So we have the
We
English
go with the
teacher.
idiom
We have,
master. We go with the idiom master.
yeah.
We go with the
agreed.
idiom
So,
master first. After,
yeah, just to recall,
yes.
Nitya ma'am,
Sure.
I guess you are the session analyst, followed by the English teacher,
Yes.
and we have the filler finder. So those components are set. So now we move on to the next the session that is going to be your
Segment.
the idiom master, right?
Idiom.
That's right.
Right. Okay. So idiom master would be, if I may, I guess I missed the name. So idiom master would be.
It's Ruth Nancy.
Ruth Nancy, ma'am.
Ruth Nancy.
All right,
Okay.
Ruth Nancy, Madam RC, Madam Ruth Nancy,
Nancy.
over to you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Good afternoon again to all the RC members. So today I'm the idiom master as well. So I'm playing a dual role today. So being an idiom master, so many of you might have this question as to why should we use idioms in our day-to-day conversations? I'm already, I'm able to convey my thoughts clearly. Should I actually use idioms in my speech? So if you have that question, anyone have that question in your mind? You can raise your hands. Should you use, I'm not able to see all the faces. Okay, yeah, so I see a hand go up. So I'm going to tell you why we should be using idioms in our day-to-day speech. First of all, idioms are figure of speech. So you might ask, what is figure of speech? So figure of speech means something that you do not take in the literal sense. For example, let's say once in a blue moon. So you should not break the words as once in a blue moon. So once in a blue moon does not happen. So it is set together and the meaning of that is something, right? So first is that. Next is when you have to convey something, a complicated message. When you use an idiom, it's very easily understood. So for that purpose, we use idioms. Next is if you want to ensure, if you want to make sure that your English is proficient, let's say you're a working professional or you're a person who's preparing for IELTS exam, it is very important that you use idioms in your day-to-day conversations, right? So because native speakers use it, and when you use it, people feel that your English is good, it is better, and you are proficient in the language. For these reasons, I think you should be using idioms. So I'm going to introduce 2 idioms today. I'm going to tell the explanation as well. Ensure to use it. Even in today's speech, if you can, use these idioms, it will be really great. The first idiom for today is cut somebody some slack. Let me repeat it. Cut somebody some slack, which means that, you give some extra freedom or, you give them the benefit of doubt. For example, let's say one of your co-workers, he's coming late to office and your boss is really, irritated why he is like late to office almost every day. Then you say, let's cut him some slack, which means that let's, be a little easy on him. Probably he is going through some problem. That's when you use the idiom, cut somebody some slack, right? You can also say cut him some slack. So let me move on to the next idiom. So being a Sunday, I'm sure many of you would have had non-veg, so I'm choosing a non-veg idiom. He has a bigger fish to fry. He has a bigger fish to fry, right? So when somebody says, I have a bigger fish to fry, it means that I have bigger priorities or some other important priorities. So probably the matter that you brought to him is something very negligible, something very unimportant, right? So you can say to someone, I have a bigger fish to fry. It means that I have bigger problems, I have bigger things to do than discussing small things, right? So I am sure that you will use these idioms in your day-to-day conversations. Let me know if you have any doubts or anything regarding these idioms. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm looking forward to the session. Thank you.
Thanks, RC, Madam Nancy.
Mhm.
I guess now we should reach out to the timer, if I'm right. And the
Yes.
timer is over to Sagarika, if I'm right.
No, timer is over. Now the speakers.
Speaker.
Speaker.
So
Now
we-
let's go to speaker.
All right. Okay, good. So, okay. So I guess we are going to start with the session now. So let me read out the list of speakers today. So we have RC, Mademoiselle, Monsieur Bala Murli Balu, who's going to start with it. then RC Madam Sagarika, then we have RC Madam Vani, followed by RC Madam Nitya, and then we have RC Monsieur Senthil Kumar. So I guess these are the 5 speakers. Unless otherwise we have some more people joining in, I would be more than happy to call it out. But this is what I believe has been set so far. So let's start with the first speaker, RC Monsieur Balamurli, please. And
Okay.
before we start, I guess it is very, very important for me to introduce to the entire crowd. In fact, I'm privileged to give you an insight about who Bala is. I have been knowing Bala for quite some time, and we have been on and off meeting over the phone, perhaps, been on and off. But yes, Bala Murli has the prestigious international certified neurolinguistic programming. He's a practitioner, and it's a privilege for me to interact with you and being associated with you. Okay, and he has a very a novel approach. What he has so far told me and what I have understood is that he wants to give back something to this country, Mother India, and to the young kids and the ones that our future generation. It's a novel way of approaching the country and us. A big applause from my hand. Okay, thank you so much. And he has a lovely quote that I would like to add, and which provokes me at times. Okay, learn what you don't know and do what you know. A very thoughtful note. Thank you so much, Bala, and I wish you all the best. And the podium is yours, Bala. Thank you.
Okay, that was an amazing introduction, Amritji. Thank you so much, RC Amritji. You did. Again, I was not like the way you're doing it when I did my first broadcasting session. It's not a joke because it's the truth. So okay, here comes, okay, neuro-linguistic programming. Okay, now let me tell you about the networking. I'm sure when somebody talk about networking, we all go to Google and check what is networking, what is professional networking. So I'm going to talk something out of the net where you not get it anywhere, or you get it only here. So that's what I'm going to tell you today. First of all, let's understand, if you're not happy at home, if you're not happy at home, you're nowhere happy. That's the opening statement that I give. You may pretend like that you're being happy outside, but if you're not happy at home, you can never be happy anywhere. So how to make home? So that's what I will talk to you today. How do we make a home? Networking, again, it is a networking internally. You can go outside and laugh with your friend, joke, whatever that you do, but still one corner of your mind is saying, you're not keeping home happy. You're not keeping home happy. That will keep striking unless you keep your home happy. You get around, they call a chemical called dopamine. This is a positive chemical which is formed in your head when you are happy. When even in your dream, if you're happy, this chemical forms in you. So this is the first part. Let's keep it. Now let's understand our human segment, how this human being work. Human being is always hungry for love. You will love somebody who loves you. Likewise, you will hate somebody who hates you. So this is the basic. But now we are learning so much, even they hate, let me like them. That is what the philosophy that we are slowly learning now. Now, first, I want you to connect with you. How do we connect with you? Is just by observing yourself. How do we observe? So we have few emotions. All our emotions are a good friend of us. First, you have to know this. All our emotions are a good friend of us. Then I'll talk about three emotions today. So let me talk about first emotion, worry. Do you know why people worry? lot of people, they don't understand themselves, so that worry is completely torturing them. From tomorrow, after this session, you will welcome worries. How will you worry? How will you how will you enjoy worry? This is the way I'm going to tell you. Just listen to me. If somebody says that I'm so worried, close your eyes and decide worry is only about the future. If somebody is worrying, I'm so worried, immediately you can just think, or don't tell that person. Decide in your mind, this person is worried about tomorrow, is worried about his future. Why he has to worry now about tomorrow? Because his mind knows it. His personality knows that tomorrow the world is so different. How are we going to cope up with them? You need certain skill. You need certain skill to be there tomorrow. People with that skill are just doing wonderful in the future. They will be doing wonderful in the future. So your mind will definitely tell you, when you interact with your mind, that these are the skill is missing in you. Please learn this. For that, it will come into your mind and reminding you, but you take that into a worries. So many people run away from worries. They go smoke, drink, and they spend their time indifferently because they don't know worry, the meaning of worry. Next time, if your mind is worrying you, first take one chair, sit down, take a paper, tell mind, why are you worried? Tell me what you want me to do. I am sure your mind will give you at least 3 options, 3 beautiful things. And if you listen to that part, I'm sure you will be definitely wonderful in life. That will take you to the next level of your life. Believe me, if you guys after this or before going to sleep, take your pen and just sit there if you're worried. And always focus and face the worry one-on-one. When people run away, then the worry has no other things, because you can run away from you, but you can run away from the world. Can you run away from you? You can lie to anybody. Can you lie to yourself? So worry is a wonderful friend. As I told you, the intention of worry is to propel you to the future, to guard your life. That's why next time if you say you're worried, just enjoy that moment. Enjoy that moment. And you see how many things will happen. That's the first networking that should happen with you, because that's the way you and yourself get networked. Number 1. Number 2, I want to talk about anger. There are so many people here who likes anger. Can anybody tell me, should we have anger? Where will you use that anger? If anybody knows, I can answer. Are you timing? Okay. Can somebody tell me? Everybody will say yes. Do you think we need anger to be part of our life? You will say yes. If I ask you where will you use it, you will only have someone to hit, or if something going wrong, if somebody says that I am bad, only there you will use it. Actually, that's not the reason. That is not why anger is in you. Anger is to again propel you to success. This is one more emotions for you. Anger is in you to see the world. That person just like me is working just like me. He's keeping his mom happy. He's keeping his children happy. He bought a house. He's having a car. How did he have? Why I'm not able to have? Why it's not with me? So let me have it. So there where you show your anger, not to hit somebody, not to cut somebody. Anger again is in you to see others and learn and run for it. When he can do, you can do. You have to show your anger there, not by hitting. Anger is a sharp, anger is a sharp knife. It will cut fruits. It will also cut vegetables. Anger for human beings to cut apple, oranges, and grapes. And if you cut garlic and onion in that knife, after that, if you cut apple, the apple will smell bad. So if you use your anger for a wrong purpose, one day you'll be loaded with onion and garlic. If you want a happy life, use your anger for the right place. So this one more emotion. When you're anger, just check why I'm angry. Why am I anger? How am I using my anger in the right purpose, or I'm misusing it? Anger is not to hit anybody, not to cut anybody. Anger is to know who you are. So these are the two links, two networks that I've actually wanted to tell you today. And I have to come down because I have one more, probably end of the session. I will give you the third one because I have to come because my time is already going a little high. So I will end my talk here. And thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Over to the broadcaster.
Thanks, Bala. Thank you so much. It was a great insight. Okay, I guess if we follow these simple steps, at least for me, I will lead a better life than what I have. Thank you so much. Okay,
Thank you.
that was a great insight. Okay, and so let's go to the next speaker. And give me a moment. I'm trying to look at it. Okay, so the next
Sagarika?
speaker. Yeah, please.
Sagarika is not there today, so you can go to the next speaker.
So let me so the next speaker will be Vani. Okay, I guess Vani would be Vanita, if I'm right. Vanishri, if I'm right.
Vanishri, sir.
Vanishri.
Yes.
Hey, Vanishri, thank you so much for joining and thank you so much for being with us. Before
Thank
you start,
sir.
I need to give you a little introduction about Vanishri. Well, a great, a bow from my side, being a part of MGR Education and a research university, institute university. I guess you are a research scholar, if I'm right.
No, sir.
Okay.
Not a research scholar, sir.
Okay, but you work for them, right?
Yes, yes.
It's a privilege to be.
Yes,
it's
sir.
a privilege, rather, working for that esteemed organization. And you are an awardee, and you have won, in fact, the Rajya Puraskar, which is for your Bharat Scouts and Guides. So it invariably tells us that you are an epitome of discipline. So hats off to you. I mean, I
Thank you,
appreciate
sir.
that element that you have. I mean, we should learn from you. Okay, and I guess the best part of you is as a part of your hobby, I understand that you do a lot of terrace gardening, which means that you are creative for that matter. I mean, it needs an element of creativity, unless otherwise I look at it as a barren land, okay, a barren roof. Okay, and you cook, which that's if I'm right.
Yes, sir.
You cook.
I developed cooking skill only during this lockdown period.
Awesome. That's again a part of creativity. You have utilized your time as such, and also you are into interior designing, if I'm right. So you do room makeover, but again,
Yes.
that's an art, that's a skill set.
But I'm not a pro in that. I'm just
That's
starting.
fine.
Yeah,
That's fine. You are what you are. You are unique. So that's the way we take you. So
Thank you.
it's awesome. I know knowing you, Madam RC, Madam Vanasri. Thank you so much. And the podium is yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
So good afternoon, everyone. And I'm Vanishri. I'm doing BPharm final year student. I'm a BPharm final year student at Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute University. Firstly, I like to thank my English teacher, Nancy ma'am, for giving me this opportunity to speak here. Thank you so much, ma'am. And now I'm going to tell a story about my life which took place during this lockdown period. As we know, the COVID crisis have trashed the global economy. So a few months ago, the incidence of coronavirus infection coronavirus infection from vegetables and fruit market have raised concerns about purchasing vegetables from outside. So people are trying to avoid buying vegetables and fruits from larger markets. Rather, they are shifting to local markets or local farmers to ensure a safe food. So nowadays, I can see vegetable washes packed in containers in the market. So I don't find that useful. I was never a gardener, but trying to grow veggies helped me get through this lockdown. And I finally got time to take up gardening and plant my own rooftop garden because of this lockdown. And before getting into the work, I saw plethora of videos related to terrace gardening. Like, what are the do's and don'ts you must know before starting terrace gardening? and what are the things you must need to start rooftop gardening, videos related to the materials requirement and space requirement, etc. So I saw a lot of videos related to terrace gardening. After watching all those videos, I had a small idea of what to do next. So actually, we do have a garden at home. We have fruits like papaya, banana, and guava, and some flowers like rose and hibiscus, and a few medicinal plants. But we do not have veggies like tomatoes or green chilies or capsicum. So, firstly, I collected flower pots of different sizes. And secondly, we already have a garden soil and manure at our home because my father is a gardener. He loves gardening. His main hobby is gardening. So, he already had these stuff at home. So, and the next thing was I collected few biodegradable and eco-friendly plant bags. Instead of plastic flower pots, I used eco-friendly plant bags. So those were very useful. My mom was there to guide me all through the way. Me and my mom together planted a few veggies like tomatoes, brinjal, green chilies, mint, coriander, and few microgreens. So I had all these in free time, and I was looking for something constructive to do during this pandemic period. So that's why I chose terrace gardening like a hobby. So these terrace garden also helps to lower the room temperature, and so this is how all it started. And I also had online classes during this lockdown period, so I have to sit in a place for hours and listen to my lectures. So after started terrace gardening, I used to take a 5 minutes or 10 minutes break during the lectures, and I used to visit the terrace. I used to walk through my garden. I used to check my plants for pests. I used to water them regularly. So this is how I spent my lockdown period. And also at this moment, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube are brimming with kitchen gardening tips and tricks. So this is how all it started, and I appreciate myself for developing a skill for such farming methods. And on a happy note, I tend to eat more happily nowadays when I know what goes into the process. Uh, and it does not distract you. It doesn't just distract you, but it also adds productivity to your day when you feel a little low sometime. And the idea of gardening is close to the idea of renewal. So, and I like to conclude my speech by saying, just to give a try to terrace gardening. It is more rewarding. It brings you happiness to your family, especially during this difficult time. Thank you.
Over to the broadcaster.
Thank you so much, RC, Madam
One.
Vanishri.
Thank you, sir.
It's an honor, and this was described, and I guess you have given a different insight by itself to me. Looks like I am influenced with what you have spoken at this point, because I have a huge terrace here. So looks like, let's see. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that insight. Great. Okay. And here we go. Let's go to the next speaker. We have RC Monsieur Senthil Kumar. Senthil Kumar, I guess you
No, we
are
have
around,
Nitya.
if I'm right?
No, Amritji, we have next speaker, RC, that is Rising Up Champion, Nitya ma'am.
I'm so sorry. I missed you, ma'am. I'm so sorry. My apologies. I'm so sorry. I kind of overlooked it. Madam RC, Madam RC, Madam Nitya,
Nitya ma'am.
I would want you to take the podium. I do not have much of your insight, so with respect, I'm letting the podium to be yours. Thank you.
Hi,
Over to you,
everybody.
ma'am.
Hi, everybody. My name is Nitya. I'm a
Hi.
housewife. Sir?
Yes,
Hi,
yes,
everybody.
continue, ma'am. I'm just
Go ahead,
listening.
ma'am.
Hi, everybody. My name is Nitya. I'm a housewife. I'm not prepared well, but I it just in my mind. I can't tell about my stories. So I'm so nervous today, sir.
No, no, we
Sure.
are your fan, ma'am. We are your fan. You are what you are. You are supposed. You will tell us a
Okay.
story, and we'll love to listen to that. Go ahead. We are just small kids here. Go ahead.
Yeah. I... So next week I told your stories. I'm so nervous today, sir.
No problem. No problem, ma'am. Or anything
Okay.
about your interesting, what is your favorite food? Or you cook something, your favorite movie, a favorite actor,
Do you want
favorite
to talk
song?
about your son?
Who's your
Oh.
favorite person in your life?
My favorite person in my life is my son. He's a naughty boy.
Okay.
Okay. It's adamant also. Oh, it's a little. How?
Okay.
How?
So your favorite food, ma'am. What food do you cook?
My favorite food is a biryani.
Oh, okay.
My food favorite biryani. And it's explained to biryani something is no.
Yeah, please, please,
Yeah.
please. Yes.
Please
How
go
do
ahead, ma'am.
you
Today's special is
Explain
a
biryani, ma'am. That will be
mushroom biryani in my home. I explained with biryani how
okay.
to prepare.
Please, ma'am.
Sure, sure.
Yes.
Recipe.
Take a pan in the gas stove and add some oil and ghee in the pan. Put cardamom, bay leaf, and anise and cardamom. So you put this cut
Okay.
this of onion and green chili to serve. Sorry, sir. Next time I will tell you some stories, sir.
Ma'am, you are
I'm so
halfway
nervous
through,
See,
madam.
today,
Madam,
sir.
we have to eat that biryani. Madam, you started with it. Madam, please continue, madam. Go ahead,
So,
ma'am. That's
sir,
okay.
today.
That's okay, ma'am. Please go ahead. We would love to listen to you. Please go ahead. That's okay. Just go ahead.
Some onions and green chilies and tomatoes are put on the pan and saute it, and mushrooms put in the pan, and then mint and coriander put in the pan and sorted it, and biryani masala I buy in the supermarket only. I'm not prepared a biryani masalas in the home. A biryani masala and put some garam masala in the pan.
Very nice.
Whatever you take record.
It's madam,
And
it's
then sort
mouth
it.
watering. Please go on. Please go on, ma'am. It's mouth watering. Go ahead.
Put some salt to taste and saute it, and my it's normal rice in my cooker. Ratio is one cup of the rice. You put two cup of water in the pan. Ratios is there measurements, and put in the I take 4 cup of the rice in my home and 8 cups of the glass of water, and stir it, and make some salt to taste. Put on the pan, put in the pan, and rice. It's boiling it. Put in the rice in the cooker and let it, and put the whistle on the stove. 3 or 4 whistles, it's a biryani is ready. Add some ghee on the biryanis to taste it. My preparation is right, sir.
Awesome, ma'am. Ma'am, awesome,
Sorry,
awesome.
sir.
Let's give her a big applause. That's
I'm so
irrespective
nervous
of whatever
today,
we are.
sir.
Fantastic, fantastic, ma'am.
Next,
This is a great step. Standing in front
thank
of
you,
us
sir.
and giving us this speech, it needs a lot of determination. We appreciate your efforts. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
sir.
much.
I'm so nervous today, sir.
Thank you.
Next week, I improve
Agreed,
my.
ma'am. Thank you.
No problem, man. That's the way you
Mm.
started. That was so fantastic, wonderful. But you actually didn't prepare anything, but you have so much to talk. That is what human beings are made. Next time you be ready, be happy, and I'm sure you will do wonderful, ma'am. Oh, thank you
Okay,
so
sir.
much
Thank
for
you,
you
sir.
opening
Great.
it up. I'm sure you see
Great.
4 weeks, ma'am. If you come 4 weeks regularly, 5th week, we have to say, ma'am, can you cut down, ma'am? Time up, time up. We should be begging you. That's the
Okay.
way it is designed.
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
I'm sure that will happen. Okay, over to the broadcaster.
Thank you, RC, Mr.
Divya.
Bala.
Nitya.
Now our speaker is going to be RC Monsieur Senthil Kumar. And I guess Senthil Kumar is with us. Before Monsieur Senthil Kumar starts with it, a little insight about him. He happened to send me his introduction. Thank you so much for sending it to me. Well, RC Monsieur Senthil Kumar works for Tamil Nadu Electricity Board as Assistant Executive Engineer. He has a great responsibility and he's an ambassador among us from the Electricity Board. Let's give him a big applause. Thank you. Thank you so much. Over and above, and he has a hobby, and he has, hobbies and activities. He loves to listen to music, and he's a social worker, which is again a novel way of contributing to the society. Thank you so much, Senthil Kumar, and the podium is yours. Thank you.
Over to you, Senthil sir.
Senthil sir, over to you.
Very good afternoon to everyone. Hope you're all fine and safe during the difficult COVID period. And today we are going to discuss about the networking. In networking, I have to just brief about some points. That is, what is networking, and networking at the national and the international level, and then why it is networking important, and what the networking abilities and the things is. And the networking, it is a building alliances. Networking is a art of building alliances. Networking is a matter of creating useful linkages both within and among communities, organizations, and societies in order to mobilize resources and achieve various goals. Network occurs at a variety of levels, at the level of neighborhoods and communities. It is a matter of creating reciprocal relationships with other members of society. Why is networking required? In many instances, we are conducting one party. Party means the information to share a meal or hold a casual meeting. It will give lot of often share resources, contacts, and information with one another. And conversations. Right now also we have a lot of conversations are going on, and depend upon the conversation we found the connections. Individuals often find jobs and the freelance work and trade services and develop cooperative strategies and financial assistance also, everything. And many professionals have increasingly relied on internet chat-rooms and network websites and online forums to discuss recent development in their occupation or field and ask questions of each other. In job sites, if anybody is looking the job opportunity, the network will support to create the job and get the job easily and effective ways to find a job. In study side, the networking has also played an important role in the realm of research, education, and the scholarship, and the partnership on the linkages among the scholars and institutions allow those in graduates or graduate level or professional level, anything. It is one of the good sharing knowledge with the friends and colleagues and senior persons also. We're getting more knowledge from that person. In agricultural side also, we want the networking record. Previously, in every village, every day evening they have conduct one meeting. They to join together to conduct and discuss a lot of things. To what the season's coming and next season what they're coming, everything discuss. And they have to develop a lot of things. Establish social contacts. It is important for teachers who need to locate money and resources or seek information about where seasonal workers are needed. That everything are discussed on that the village side. That is also very useful. And the networking at the national and international levels. In addition to the networking that takes place among individuals at the local level, there are national networks that bring together local organizations, religious groups, community groups, trade unions, and hospitals. The types of network commonly takes place at the national level for civic engagement and multi-stakeholder participation. Why is networking important? Individuals, groups, and organizations that have developed strong connections with a variety of support groups and allies typically are more able to achieve the objectives. And the network, finally, the networking abilities. The networking is an important part of collective action at the local, national, and international level. It serves to empower individuals, communities, and organizations so that they may achieve their goals. It seems clear then that the ability to work effectively is an important skill for people to possess. What sorts of capacities are needed for effective networking? Strong networks need to be able to develop rapport with a wide variety of people. So typically they have the respect and trust to the fellow citizens so that they offer their listen to them. And thank you. And thanks to everyone for patiently listening my speech. Thanks, Ji.
Thank you.
RC,
So
Mr.
that's so fantastic.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Bala. Go ahead.
That is so wonderful, Sendil ji. You came out with the importance of network and you spoke within the time. That's amazing. And one small announcement here. We have a very special person joined here. He's a scientist. His name is Scientist Gokul, and he is with us on this podium today. So we, the entire team of Rise Up Champion team welcomes you, sir. Thank you so much. We'll give one round of applause. And today we have spot speech master is Dr. Bala Murugan. And Gokul sir, if you could be okay, if it's nice, you can actually give one or two talks of yours in the spot speech. Just see, we will like to have you in it. If you're okay with it, you can be part of it, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
For this opportunity. Yeah, definitely. I think it's good going, and I think these kinds of skill sets to be developed for our next generation also. I hope. I think Bala Murugan also has taken a good initiative in bringing up these kinds of an important task. I think in the lockdown period, especially, I think people are more concentrated
Yes,
on but still, I think these like communications and other important skill sets we are lagging up. Especially, I think this will boost up, and I hope I think this can be continued with various modules. Also, like a good motivation for all of them, so that whatever we are missing up, they can be also like the gap, whatever it's not that we can fill it up. And especially, I think the Super Success Academy is doing a lot, and they keep making the youngsters and good motivations, as well as I think they're making their path very clear, because right now I think students are getting confused, and the new normal is going to take various different paths, and definitely these kinds of skill sets will definitely improve them, and also I think it will give them more challenging targets in the upcoming days. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
for
sir.
being with
Thank
us.
you so much.
It will be nice if you could just pop in now and then on Sundays. It will be a great encouragement for us. Also, will be motivating us, sir. Thank you for your speech. Okay, now over to the broadcaster. Now we can call up Dr. Bala for the spot speech. Let's have the most exacting program. That's the spot topic. All the participants, all the Rise Up champions, get ready. Let's have. So let me tell the timing. 1 hour, 1 minute is that you get qualified for this spot topic activity. You should be completing your speech within 2 minutes 30 seconds. 2 minutes is the actually time. 30 seconds the grace time for your talk.
Okay.
So the next segment will be spot speech. So over to the broadcaster. You can introduce Dr. Bala, so he can come and rock the show. Amitji.
Okay, so it starts with Dr. Bala, right? Okay, give me a moment.
That's right. Sure, sir. Yes,
So,
Amitji.
yeah. So I do not have any. I mean, I will. My approach is this way. I may not be able to give much about Dr. Bala, but yes, I open the podium to Dr. Bala as such, and take through the entire take the podium. And who's going to give us the spot?
Thank you so much.
Bala, sir. Bala.
Yeah, thank you.
I myself going to do that. So it's a wonderful moment that it is about the spot speech. So every moment is going to be rocking, and I have selected certain topics that would be helpful connecting people. So the first topic is something like it's a favorite as people are talking about the Sunday. Madam was also insisting about the idiom a big fish. So why can't we take up a spot topic called my favorite food?
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
So who do you say? You have to call out the names, sir. Bala, sir.
Okay.
Call on the name and they will be.
Already, taken the topic of food. So why can't we ask some other person to take up the spot speech on this particular topic?
Sure, sure. Okay. You can call out the name, sir.
Sendil sir can do about chicky peri. So favorite food.
Okay, let's start with.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let's
Thanks
start
so
with
much.
Sendil sir. So over to Sendil Kumar sir, and your topic is your favorite chicky peri.
Our chicky peri, Sindhil chicky peri. First of all, again I thank you, Balu Murali and broadcaster Amrit sir and spot title person Balu Murugan, Dr. Balu Murugan. And welcome to Google CE also. And thanks to everyone. Chicky peri is a very nice food prepared by our great NLP master Balu Murali.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
What else,
Sir, you
Savna?
there?
2 weeks before, discuss about something on that day.
Sir, you're not audible.
Sir,
Balu Murali prepared some specializing. So, okay, what how to name it? Discuss. And then chicken, okay, chicken, how to name? So, chicky peri. So, it's like, looks like a juicy also. And very tasty. And I have to get that thing also. My guys are also like, and a lot of persons are right now asked that food, chicky peri. So, thanks to Balu Murali sir. It's a nice food. And please apply to every participant on that event also. Okay. And thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
It's a nice and wonderful, tasty food, Jay.
Okay.
Thanks, Jay. Thank you.
Thank
thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay,
Welcome,
over
sir.
to Bala sir, and
Thank you so much, Sindhil sir.
Wonderful.
You are rocking. So in between 1 minute, you have expressed all your ideas about the chicky peri and its advantages and how to make it. We'll just make sure that all the people are trained up on this, at least by eating it, not for preparing. So at least by eating it. So the next topic is something like it is Sunday. So why can't we have a topic on my favorite film? My
favorite movie. Movie or
yeah,
film?
movie.
Okay, okay. For whom, sir?
Okay, anybody can
This
take.
question goes to whom, sir?
Nitya ma'am.
No, you have to mention, sir.
She is very eager about it, so why can't she take up that film?
Sir? Sir?
Your favorite movie, ma'am.
Favorite movie.
Your favorite movie.
My favorite movie. I'm watching in the G Tamil, KGF. It's Rocky Boy is a Rocky in the movie. I like this guy. So the standing and fighting and chasing is also nice to hear. How to tell about is this movie is very wholesome. I like that guy is a energetic person to acting in the film. That's all. I like this movie. How many times or also I watched it and again and again. This movie.
Yeah.
That's why it's a it's a story. Its story is nice, compact in the film. I so like this film also. The story also is acting. That guy is also acting nice in the film. So I like this film is every much every time I will I say how I will say how to again and again the film is will show in the TV and I always say and sit and watching the movie. So I like this movie very much, sir. KGF. Thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Now
Hello?
near the day, ma'am. So it's something like we ourselves were watching this KGF. I do not know what is the movie all about, but you clearly picturized about the guy and his acting. So it's a wonderful thing that you have narrated the story. So thank you so much for that particular movie. So we are eager to watch that one. So the next topic is all about the COVID period. So life is all about passions. So there is a spot topic that is being given. So life is all about passion. So you are passionate towards something means which makes you to be a person to passionate towards that thing. So that is the topic that is given. So who else missing? So if they can open up their camera, so I can just look at the faces and at least name them. So people have left already. Oh God, what is happening there? Sorry, Bala.
The trust only coming in these
Yeah,
screens.
okay. Someone has left and someone is coming back. Okay, anyhow, Rajalakshmi ma'am, so are you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Yes, ma'am. So
I'm here to observe.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then, sir, someone, what about Manju ma'am?
Dr. Balaman,
sure.
I think we want to talk from your side instead of you are putting up.
No, I'm the,
You are a good.
I'm the spot topic master today, so I'm here to only list out the topic.
We want an example at least, like so that we can able to move forward with your example.
Okay, so I can just give an example that I'm passionate towards electricity. So like whenever electricity is there, people would be talking about shocking. So shocking is always shocking for everybody, but I love to be take up the shock. So that's where people are enjoying their life, having a universal source of power by electricity, enjoying the electricity. So when the positive is there, negative is also there. So that makes the electricity very great. So that's what a positive approach with electricity. So I do have sensible things about this electricity. When connecting electricity, you have the shock or you have the load. So you have all this load driven by electricity, but you also get the shock out of it. So when that is going to be a problem. So we need to earth ourselves. When we are standing on the earth, you are just protecting yourself from the shock. So that means that your stability is being established through electricity. I love to be working with electricity board, and my passion is towards making laurels, bringing up with new innovations in electricity. So hope electricity makes the life better. Thank you. This is the passion. I'm just passionate about it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Gokalji, so are you satisfied with the electricity? Are you shocked about it? Okay.
Pardon?
No, are you shocked about the topic? Or
Yeah, definitely, definitely, because
yes.
you are always a charged person with lots of electrons. So we are all afraid.
Thank you so much, Gokal. So next topic is for you only. So that is a good topic so that I have selected. So it's about something we need to talk about this COVID period. Successful comeback is possible for everyone. So that is the topic that is being given. Successful comeback for everyone during this COVID period. Is the topic understandable?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yes,
your 1 minute is ready. So you can start your speech, Gopal.
For whom? Like it for me or like?
Yes. It's for
anyone.
you only. Because
for me
you are
only.
the person.
Only Google only, Jay.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Thank you, Dr. Balamurugan. Yeah, actually, I think we try to see this entire global. There are three kinds of verticals we are seeing. Maybe like a before COVID, in COVID, and after COVID is going to be see a new normal life. Definitely, I think before COVID, everybody, I think we are not connected together, and we are so much of busy in our life. And moreover, I think our health concern, we are not even taking care. And so many, I think we are just moving forward for what movement also we may not be knowing it. Definitely, I think this COVID has given a kind of a big turnover for everyone to sit back and see back what you have done it and what you are going to do. So which means like almost I think for something we are running, like morning we start at something around 9 o'clock and come back at 7 o'clock, again take some rest and again go back to the same chain. Now I think we were thinking, I think there should be some change, at least what we are going to earn, that should be like in a proper way of expenses. Also, I think we should enjoy with the family and we should take care of our health. So that is the COVID has brought a very big lesson. And the very important, I think, the entire industry, everybody and the entire shop, everything was closed. But there's only one industry who always serve for our nation as well as for the people. It's like an agriculture and farmers. So it's
Agreed.
a very big time that we all learn that whenever we see that, I think farmers or a village, rural area, we see something like, so they're so different and some kind of an incompanion way of a mind shift is happening with everyone. Like city people will be thinking something so different. When we try to see rural people will be so different. But during this COVID, I think these people have contributed huge. That's what today, like in a country like lots of people in the global, there are unless people have been mentioned because of these farmers. Because once they put their hand in their farming and they bring their food at right time, I think we are all enjoying the food even though we have a money. So that is one a big success has been created to the world, and which also shows that the healthcare people and so many people have contributed a huge. And it's again, we always has to respect to the humanitarian. So maybe we might be like a crorepati or big industrialist or doctorate or academic. At last, everybody is just a human, and that's what this COVID has taught us. And definitely, I think new normal life after January 2021, it's going to be different. Also, let us have always like an humanitarian and cook in our, like always try to cook the food in our home and eat with the family, and that itself a real success. That's what we are all living. And a very important the momentum is happiness. So when all join together, cook ourselves, eat with that, and try to share our own views with all our family members and the neighborhood. Definitely whatever we cannot get back the happy, we can get it. So that is the COVID success, we can say. And definitely I think the earning money and getting so many credits, that's all going to happen at it's only like a world movement, but inner happiness should always be achieved. That we have done it in this COVID period. And next post COVID, let us all plan how we are going to make other people lives also so pleasure and smile. So with that, thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Kusal. So it was a wonderful thing. So it is a smart speech. Actually, it is restricted for 1 minute alone, but as your speech was wonderful. So it's something like we were into it and we just made it most successful moment. Thank you so much for your speech, Gokul. Thank you. So going forward, so everyone need to work on for the post-COVID. So whoever has enjoyed, they can pass on the enjoyment to the people who are coming up in the life, and those people who suffered, so they can come up with the motivation talk from Gokul, so that he would guide us in bringing up tasting the success. Thank you so much for the topic. And next is all about you win in life. So that is, winning in life is very tough or very much easy. So going forward, I can pinpoint Vanishri Sendil to talk about it. Vanishri, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm there, sir.
Oh,
I mean, I having my net is unstable, so that's why, sir.
oh, okay.
So, what's the topic, sir? Actually,
Okay, so it's about you are winning in life.
Hmm.
Your win in life. It may be the past or in the present or in the future also. How do you win the life?
Everyone has separate goals. Actually, true winners focus only on long-term gains uh, rather than short-term rewards. So they just understand that success is something that happens over a period of time. So you need to wait patiently to attain something. So patience is needed, and if you fail, that's not going to be a big deal. You're just learning lessons, okay? So they do not, I mean, failures don't, I mean, don't let your failures damp you. uh, take your heart with you wherever you go. Use your brain and take your heart with you. Success or failure doesn't matter. What matters is what you take when you encounter success or failures. So don't when you encounter failures, let the uh, through hello.
Yes, yes, we are
Yeah,
connected.
we are listening. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you encounter failures, don't let your don't
Let your moral go down.
yes, don't let your morals go down. And achieving, have a plan for everything. Go according to your schedule. So everything is just an experience. So we should be prepared for anything. Okay. So winning or losing is nothing. Participating matters a lot. So that's all I want to say.
Right,
Thank
great.
you.
So thank you so much. It
Thank you
was
so
a
much.
wonderful thing. So you have given a very great motivational speech, I think. So because
Agreed. Yeah.
meaning, yes, it's a good
Yeah.
thing. So our lovable president, people president has given us a attempt in order to fail. So failure is the first step. That is, he has expanded the fail as a first attempt in learning. So everyone
Right.
to fail in order to learn much more things. So we'll try our level best. So your advice would be a very great opportunity for us to make the life most successful. Thank
Right.
you so much for your speech. And then I have my student there. So is Vignesh there? So Vignesh, are you there? I have a wonderful topic for you. Vignesh, are you there? No. So he is
So the
not.
topic
He's
is for
mute.
you, Bala.
No, he has left, I think so. Maybe the motivation has not reached him. I think so. He has left the podium. Okay, so I have a wonderful topic. So if someone can take it up, it would be very great. The happiest time I have ever had in my life during this COVID, not in life, but during this COVID. I just selected the topic that which could be more convenient during this period. So that's why I just coined the topic. So the happiest time that I ever had in this period. So who is the first one to take up? So
Yeah, I can take up. I'm Manchla here.
very great, ma'am. So thank you.
Yeah, hi all. Hi to connect with you all. It has been great pleasure to hobnob with all of the RC members. And yeah, so I'll begin with this topic of happiest moment. So during this COVID time, so really we understood how much we missed our family time and how much we are like trying to achieve something big and earn a lot of money. So this has made us realize that family is really great. And so during this period, I could spend a lot of time with my family members, cooking nice dishes for them. And in fact, even the personal time which I get for myself is also way too much because my office is around 52 kilometers away from this Ambattur. So I have to travel almost 2.5 hours per way. So it has happened that I spend either most of the time traveling or at office for 8 hours. Now this has been the happiest moment because I can spend and understand and like value the principles and what are the interests of my family members by cooking and also by like we cannot go out now of course, but we have to like play and engage in all the activities and hobnobbing with all my family members, which was very rare for me. I could only say spend around half an hour to 1 hour during weekends, but now I could speak to my dad, mom on a daily basis and hobnob with them as well. So this has given me great pleasure because I'm able to reconnect to my roots. I'm able to reconnect to all my family members. See, nowadays it has happened that we're only able to connect with the first circle of our family members. But this COVID has given me an opportunity to talk to all the family members and all the close friends and it was also given an opportunity to hobnob with all these friends who are like feeling depressed in some way, some fear of losing the job, some fear of not having proper people to talk, or some fear that their earnings might come down and what will happen to their children. So I've been able to give them like pep talks to them, motivate them, and give them encouragement. So all these, I'm trying to connect with all the family and friends in an effective way and spend quality time with them. So those have been a wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
We are hobnobbing again. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful, ma'am. So it is about the positivity you have brought, and I hope that you are talking about the travel that you are coming down and up during this COVID period has made you to lockdown. So that's why you have made us to travel inside your home, I think so.
Thank you.
So the house is also very neat and tidy. So thank you so much, ma'am. So for giving us. Nice, thank you so much. So I have the last topic. So whoever is interested, they can talk on it. So it's a very great thing. So the music I like to listen to. So that is the last topic. It's about the music. People can talk about a lot of time on the favorite music. It's about Raja or Rahman. So whatever it may be. The floor is yours. So anyone can take up the topic.
So you want me to take it, Bala?
Yes, Amit. So you can go ahead.
Okay.
No, I think super success has shown his hand. He was hovering,
Okay.
but he's not
Okay.
unmuting. Yeah.
Okay. So this is how it goes. Love of my life, you hurt me. You look in my heart, now you leave me. This is a song from Freddie Mercury of the Queen. Okay. Now, this song has its own importance, especially to me. This song is something that whenever I'm in pensive mood, or whenever I'm left out, or whenever I think that I have missed something, or whenever I am lost in my own emotions, or whenever I'm losing. So this one song that keeps me going, because um, not because of the wording, but it's the melody in it, and the way it has been sung by Freddie Mercury before he died. And this song, especially for me, whenever I hum this song, the the scale is a little different. It's at a very a scale which I find it pretty difficult. But I always love to climb that scale and try to conquer it. And today in the evening, today in the morning, when I took my pet dog out for a walk, and I wanted to attempt that. And believe me, as I happened to go out of the gate, and it was a breeze that was blowing, and it was cloudy, and I felt a few droplets of water falling on my face. This song came to my mind, and I started humming and finally landed up singing this song. And by the time I strolled back home, I didn't even know that I have reached home, and started making coffee. So I realized that this song is a pretty inspirational song. I'll have to keep it with me every now and then, and I guess I will always sing better and better and better. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
It was wonderful, Amit. Although the spot topic is only for 1 minute, I'm just going to add up another 1 more minute to listen to your song. So it is soothing enough to listen. So I just thought of being a listener, but you are a musician, I think.
Well, that was spontaneity. I just kind of came out. Okay.
1 more minute is added up. You can add up 2 more lines of that particular song so that you can listen. Yes.
All right. Okay. Okay. Allow me to do it. You remember when it's just over, everything is all by the way. When I grow older, I will be there at your side to remind you how I still love you. I still love you. hurry back, hurry back. Don't take it away from me because you don't know what it means to me.
It is
Great,
really
Amit.
lovable, and you will also taken us to the lovable moment. So everyone has a crush in them.
Thank you so
You
much.
still, you still continue the crush, I think so. That's why.
No, that's
So that is a wonderful song.
thank you so much. Thank you.
So Bala is
It was
the
a great
king
evening.
of the guitar, I think so, because you are able to dance.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. Yeah.
Bala, the floor is yours.
Yeah. Over to Bala. Yeah.
Unmute, unmute. You need to unmute.
Oh, okay, okay. What's my topic?
No, you are left out with the topic.
Yeah.
No,
it's over. Okay, it's over.
No. I'm ready with my topic. So,
Okay, give it to me and you should.
It's a favorite topic.
Okay, it's the last topic.
So when hearts are wedded, so that's the topic.
What is that, sir?
The hearts are wedded.
I didn't get you.
Hearts are wed.
Please explain it to me. What is that, sir? Explain it to me, sir.
No, it's not that love alone has a tie up with anything and everything. So it's about the two hearts speaking, even when it is far apart.
Awesome.
Oh,
Awesome.
okay. Okay.
I guess this is Hobnob again. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's a wonderful one. Definitely, we should talk about it. See, when you are in love, the entire situation around you changes. Same sunrise, same breeze, same color, same food, everything you've been tasting every day. The moment you're in love, the breeze will become cool, the sunrise will become wonderful, the food will taste good, even the plain water will be so amazing. So whether you are with the person or not with the person, the feeling of being with that person in your mind by heart will actually make you flow very romantic. Like how anybody in the world, only through love, they are connected. If there is no love in this world, nothing can exist. For example, you take animals. Animals are one of the best examples. I don't know if you have heard about the waving bird. The bird will go and will go get the grass, and with the saliva, it construct a beautiful nest. And after constructing that nest, the female bird has to come and check the interior of the complete nest. If the female bird is happy with the interior, then they get married and live together forever. If the interior is not good, the bird will run away from there, and the male has to construct one more nest, and the bird has to construct a nest perfectly like how his woman wants to have. This is what you have to observe from these animals and birds. They have never talked to each other, they only talk on their signal and their body vibration. So that's why the bigger love for human being is very less. For bigger love is only around the world other than the human being. So when you are in love, beautiful things is always around you. When you're not in love, everything is back to you. So that's what I've learned. And this bird, I've constructed that nest. Sunlight will fall inside the nest, but when it rains, not even one drop of water will come inside. So beautifully, till now, I don't know any of the architects could think of such a design, but these birds are wonderful. Observe them, you will automatically fall in love. Thank you for the opportunity. Over to the topic master.
Very great, Bala. So it's something like I could see that you are not a lovable person. So you are not lovable person to your spouse, but still you are a lovable person to everyone. And one more thing, you are an ardent lover of nature, so that's why you have given an insight of how that particular sparrow or bird, so that is having its own creativity, also about the engineering pattern that has been taken care, so that is also been clearly explained. So it's an amazing topic that was given, and amazing delivery by you, so it's good thing. Nice, thank you so much for the wonderful opportunity that was given to me. So anyone else is interested in talking one more topic, so then
It has become a never ending.
no, people would
Oh, I think we are running short of time.
yes, yes,
No, we are running short of time.
yes,
So let's come to an end. So
Yeah.
we'll go over to the broad. Thank you, Bala sir. That was an amazing
Yeah.
hot topic you have given. Everybody
Thank you,
are
sir.
just involved, but one person we left is none other than the club master, Ruth Nancy ma'am. We left her, but what to do? No problem. So next
no,
time we'll
I
add her.
have a topic, so that's why I was just
But we have a topic. The time is time. We have
1
to
minute
play within the
only.
time because I am the timer of the day.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry.
okay.
Okay, do not limit
So
your
over to
vision.
the broadcaster.
Yeah. Thank
Sorry?
you. Thank you, Bala sir. Thank you so much for
That's wonderful,
bringing us
wonderful.
all the.
You are
Yeah. Yeah.
too good. So
Okay.
over to the broadcaster.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Broadcaster. The next session will be
yeah.
a speech analyst.
Yeah. So let's go to the speech analyst and let's hear the feedback. Over to the speech analyst, please.
Okay.
So we have speech analyst Balamurgan, then we have RC Madam Nancy, RC Madam Balu sir, and RC Sagarika. Sagarika is not around, if I'm right, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will see first speaker, Bala sir. So Bala sir, if you want to handle the first speaker's speech analyst, or you want me to do it?
No, you can do it in a better way, so I can be a listener for this week. So I will follow your steps, Bala. Thank you.
So I am the first speaker, so I cannot be a speech analyst for myself. So I'll be doing it for Vani.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay, and Ruth Nancy will do it for Sendil. Nitya. Okay, for Sendil sir and Vani, I'll do it. I'll do a speech analyst. So let me start with. Okay, Nancy will do it for me. So you do the speech analyst for Nancy.
Sir, you're not audible, sir. Unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, Bala. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Your mic is off, sir. Switch on your
Okay.
mic, sir. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. Yes,
Loud
sir.
and clear. Yeah.
I'm the speech analyst for Vani today. And let me tell about Vani's speech title, and she's talking about herself. That is one true story. Everybody should carry a true story, and everybody are very proud of their true story. And I'm sure even Vani, RC Vani is very proud of her true story. She's being working, studying in a college as a final year student. I really appreciate her interest. The first thing is that not only you, me, I think everybody should have a terrace garden. If you don't have a terrace, at least garden outside. At least, even if you don't have a garden, at least you need to plant a tree. Just little far away. There is definitely a place to plant. That concept she brought into mind, that is so amazing. And how she will involved in online session every day. Even then, whenever she gets a break, she walked through the terrace, and I think she will sing. The way she expressing it was, she will also sing and talk to the plants and vegetables and fruits what she actually harvesting. So I really appreciate that part of life that she is doing, and she is very calm, very composed. I could see her expression. Eye contact is so clear. She is like prepared. Yes, you give it to me. I'm prepared. I will talk to her, and she narrated so wonderfully. Only thing what I could understand is how to do a gardening tips would have been little added advantage. What you
Okay.
have to do, how to start a small one, just with one, two plants, how to start with it. This is my first plan. I got it like this. How did you get this idea to start it? But you said your father is a farmer. He likes gardening. So through that, I learned how to just one small tip for someone how to start a small garden, not just the garden, one or two close to their house or in-house outside somewhere. So from once they see one fruit or a vegetable comes out of the plant that you have harvested, that motivates them to do bigger size. So otherwise, your speech is so wonderful, and
Thank
I
you, sir.
appreciate you. Keep doing such things, and you will be motivating a lot of people, like how Dr. Bala said. So that's it for now. I'm sure the next session you will do much better than better.
Yeah, yeah,
And
sure, sir.
thank you so much for being part of this club. Thank you so much. So it's over to the broadcaster. No,
Yeah,
you can
thank
talk.
you, RC
Balamurli.
Balamurli. Yeah, RC Balamurli.
Thank
And
you.
so now
Now we
I
have
will
Ruth
hand it over.
Nancy.
I will hand it over to RC Ruth Nancy, please.
And
Podium
he's
is yours.
hobby and he has
Thank you, RC Amrit.
he loves to listen.
Are you all able to hear me?
Are you able to hear her?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you're audible.
Okay, right. So
Yes, we can.
I will be the speech analyst for RC Balamurli. So his speech topic was on emotions. So first of all, I like the topic so much. So a big round of applause for choosing a wonderful topic. This is a very important topic because emotions, and he also told how to hobnob internally, right? How to connect within ourselves. So that was indeed a spectacular speech. So I like the topic itself very much. And the next positive aspect about the speech is his voice. The voice, which why I'm saying this positive is because he was able to connect very well with the audience. He was able to get the audience hooked to his speech. So he had such a very confident voice. So that is something which is very nice about his speech. And the next important thing is the hand gestures. So again, that is again a very nice way of connecting with the audience. So I like that as well. And something that what he could improve more on is, I think his agenda was to talk about three emotions. So that is what he told in the speech. However, due to lack of time, he was able to cover two emotions. So when it comes to public speaking, it is all about time management. Within 5 minutes, you will have to give your speech, connect with your audience. So I would suggest, being public speakers, all of us should be able to do it within that stipulated time. So time management will be an area of improvement. So next session, I'm sure he'll be able to, complete the speech within the time. And next is the summarizing part. Though, we were all carried away with the speech, what is the summarizing? What is the whole objective? Probably he could have told it at the end of the speech. So that is an area of improvement. Besides that, I think the speech was wonderful. He was able to connect. The message was clear, and it was an excellent speech. Thank you all.
Thank you. So the next speech analyst, it's me for Sendil sir, right?
Yes.
So Amritji, so I will be doing a speech analyst for Sendil sir.
Please go ahead.
Okay.
Sir. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sendil sir. This is a wonderful opportunity to give insight about your topic. That your topic is networking. You actually did so many networking while you're talking. So let me talk about You are a person who's so energetic. You just keep flowing energy like like a river, and you actually that's the positive side of you. I would find that your rate of speech is little faster. You should have just slowed down little more. It would have been very convincing or convenient for the people to listen. That is the topic, and the way you started, your energy, your level of pronunciation, just because the rate of speed is little higher, so we are not able to get to that part. And second thing also, you have to keep your mic little lower, because we get that sound when you actually talk on the mic. That's the one. Otherwise, you're not coming on the video, so I don't know how your eye contacts are, how a gesture of your body, how your hand movements, because only 7% is voice, 38% body language, and 68% of body language, and 30% is the tone, how you use it. So once you come on the video, that will all cover. Otherwise, your rate of speech has to be little reduced. The way you carried your topic, you just flowing like zoom river. That was very nice. Next time, I want you to just balance your topic. Anyway, next time we will be connecting regularly, and I'm sure your next speech will be perfectly given to people who will all sit and listen. That's it. Thank you for this opportunity. Over to the broadcaster.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Balaji.
I guess I do not see anybody as speech analyst other than you both. So yeah, so we'll have to.
For Nitya, ma'am. For Nitya. This is for RC Nitya. Yeah, I'll do it. So,
Yeah. So Amrit, so next week we want the others also to be a speech analyst.
I'll tell you what
I missed you. What was that? So sorry.
No, I said from next week onwards, we would like the others also to take up
Agreed.
the role
Okay.
of a speech
Yeah,
analyst.
a formal
No,
announcement.
I'll tell you how.
Sure.
Yes, yes. No, see, I'll tell you how it is. See, the speech analysis is not for the speech speaker. The speech analysis is for completely for the speaker who did. That is what that we say, that we are in the service of people, that with somebody when you observe, because see, if I have to ask something about you, you will not know much about yourself. If
Agreed.
I ask your wife, she will tell. She is very adamant, he is very focused, he don't know what he does. They will tell you, because you cannot tell, I don't know sometimes what I will do, I am very mischief, I'm very not. No, if you ask your close friend, he will tell you, he's very supportive. I can go with him for any problem, and he's such a wonderful person. So that's why the speech analyst is only to support the speaker. Only when you stay away from the world, only then you know the world is round. Where inside the earth you will see it's a square, it's flat. How far you go, then only you can see the entire universe is round. When inside it's we don't know. So that's why when you come outside and watch the speaker, then you will know what they are doing. So that is why speech analyst is. So if you take up, you are helping the speakers to become a better one. That
Agreed.
is the speech analyst work.
Agreed.
It is like you're loving to help someone. That is
Awesome.
the work of a speech analyst.
Awesome.
I would request everyone to help each other by taking the role of a speech analyst. So
Agreed.
here we have Nitya ma'am. See, Nitya ma'am, she's for the first time. I have to give one round of applause for her, because she's doing for the
Agreed.
first time.
Agreed.
And she is a homemaker. She loves her son. She came out with this mushroom biryani. It is all there in the mind, because thousands of information, your mind will be thinking every time. The thought process in the brain is always happening. Only when you give your focus to the brain, will only listen. What is your mind saying at that moment? Otherwise, it goes unfocused. Even this moment, right now, your mind is keep telling you. There is one communication happens within you. Whatever I'm telling you, your mind will translate in the language which you understand. That is called linguist. So when you attend to the linguist, you start speaking wonderfully. So now we all are just whatever is just coming here and there, we just observe. But then you know whatever information that you take it inside, that will be translated in your most understandable language. It can be your mother tongue, it can be English, any language that translates and make you understand, and that will go sit in your brain. Only when you pay attention to your mind, you will know whether it's thinking and talking good, bad, or ugly. Only then you can correct it. And if that is the what that's what now we have to do. Otherwise, you will never get stuck when it comes to communication. So there is one linguist inside you. We listen to him. I will help you every week how to connect with the linguist inside you. And he is one of the best person, like how a broadcaster important for this program, like that the linguist inside you is also important in your life. That linguist is the anchor in your life. So we'll find out that anchor, we'll name him, and next time you can talk to him as a friend by naming him. That anchor will hold all your activities. So this is networking within you. Okay. So this
Perfect.
once Nitya ma'am does this, I'm sure you see. Like I told you, 3 more weeks, you see how she gonna rock.
Agreed. Agreed.
Okay, this is for you, Nitya ma'am. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Now over
Awesome.
to the broadcaster. So let's get the
Yeah.
EFT team.
All right. Hey, there was another thing from my side. Been that playing, although at a limited role, but still, I think I put on a couple of other roles also. It would be a pleasure for me if you
Sure.
guys can give me an insight about or a feedback. How did I do, or how did I fare?
Sure,
That
sure.
can be kind of a great boost to me. And yeah, so
Yeah, that is
awesome,
session analyst will do. I will tell
awesome,
you how to succeed.
awesome. So
Let me give one analysis. Yeah, at the end of the session, I'll be definitely talking about the broadcaster.
oh, thank you. Great,
We'll finish
great.
of the,
I thought this
we'll
was not
finish
a
of
part
the
of
EFT.
agenda. Yeah. Okay, great.
No, no,
So,
no.
no, who's I'm
As a
I'm lost
club
at this point
master.
of time.
Okay,
I'm
now
lost at
the
this
next
point of
is
time. So,
EFT. We'll call the EFT team.
all right.
And the
Okay.
EFT
So
team.
it starts with Nitya ma'am. So Nitya ma'am has a
Yes,
team.
that's right.
So Nitya ma'am has the English teacher, the filler finder, and the timer.
The
So
timer.
yeah. So I guess each of
Okay,
them
now.
would take it through.
Okay, now anyway, Nitya ma'am is actually gone because our network is not working. So
Okay.
we are the filler finders and we are the EFT team. So
Correct.
over to the English teacher.
Yeah.
So English teacher is RC Ruth Nancy. Over to you.
Perfect.
Hi everyone. So I explained my role at the beginning of the session. So now I'm going to share my observations. So the first one is I would like to appreciate Manju ma'am, RC Manju ma'am. I think she did not use the word just once, but then 4 times. So that was really excellent. And Amrit, RC Amrit sir, he used the word twice. So again, it's really good.
Hobnob.
And when it comes to good usage of words, I think all of us spoke really fantastic. So communication is how you can express your ideas, how you could connect with everyone. I think all of us are doing really well. So I really like the usage of words. So let me read out some of the words that we use today. So the first one is latched on, helter and skelter, mutual collaboration, propel, insight, elegance, plethora, a more rewarding, laurel, pensive, passionate, mind shift, momentum. Yeah, so all these words were used today, so it was all really brilliant, to use these words in our conversation. So there are certain things I think, that we could improve on further. For example, when it comes to pronunciation, it is pronounced as national. Sometimes we tend to mispronounce this word. It is national. Next word is it's dopamine. It's not mine, it's dopamine. Then it is not video, it is video. Video. Right? And it is not separate, it's separate. Separate. Okay, so these are the pronunciation errors that I encountered. Let me move on to a few grammatical errors. There were not many, I think all of us, we are able to express our thoughts clearly. Probably the little bit of grammatical errors here and there, which we could really work on. The first one is human being work. So when you say human being, you need to use the work. Human being works on this technology. It should not be work, right? Why am I anger? It should be why am I angry? Anger is noun. So you use an adjective. Why am I angry? Why am I irritated? Why am I frustrated? Right? And I heard somebody said me and mom. It should be mom and I. Always you put yourself in the second position. Mom and I. Right? And somebody said can able. Can and able will not come together. It's grammatically incorrect. So you can say I can do it. Or you can say I am able to do it, but then not together. I can able is grammatically incorrect. So that's about it from my end. I think you guys are really amazing, beautifully done. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Okay, now next I'm the timer of the day. So the timing I'll tell, okay, today Nitya ma'am spoke for 2 minutes and 20 seconds and Sendil sir spoke for 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Then we have Bala Murugan sir spoke for 4 minutes and 30 seconds and Goku sir spoke for on the spot speech. Goku sir spoke about 3 minutes exactly and Vani spoke for 2.50 seconds, 2 minutes and 50 seconds for a spot speech. And Vani spoke on the topic is about 3 minutes 50 seconds. Vani spoke on a prepared speech. Now Manju ma'am spoke for 3 minutes exactly on a spot topic. Hamilji spoke for 3 minutes 52 seconds. And I spoke for 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So this is the timing. So we all are playing within the time, but prepared speech was little high because we don't know how to manage that. So here we have a wonderful timings. Wow, that is too good, sir. Now let me say, I'm also a filler finder. Now I want to give one information to the entire team. The timing, that is what we are actually lack of. Bala sir and technical and Amrutji, all of a technical person. When the timing, when I say 3 minutes is the prepared timing. When the 3 minute comes, we can actually flash number 1 on the screen. I don't know how to do that. If you guys technically sound, that one has to come the moment they complete 3 minutes, qualified. 3 minutes, 4 minutes, there should be 2. And 5 minutes, there should be 3. So that will say once 3 comes, they have only 30 minutes, 30 seconds to wrap up. So they will know and they will play within the time. So this is what I actually wanted to implement next time so that we are not able to know how long are we talking. I know everyone is giving a wonderful topic and interested in giving a topic, but it should be within the time. And spot topic.
Yeah, what I felt was with the limited, features that we have, if the timer uses the reaction, there are about 4 or 5 icons, emojis, right?
Yes.
We may take 2 emojis, showing twice, thrice. That can be one of those at the moment with the existing whatever we have. I guess the timer, if they use it, that will be a great reminder for all of us.
Sure.
I mean, I'm just proposing it.
Yes. We'll plan it next week when it is a spot topic. We will actually flash one card. That is you're qualified. Next one is time up for you. Wrap it up within 30 seconds.
Perfect.
So this is what we will do it. So we'll come on that. That's what is the timing. Let me get into I'm also the filler finder today. Filler finder today, let me start with Vani. Vani's speech is so wonderful, but she has to cut short of fillers. She used 3 so, 4 and 2 are, 1 So totally she had so many. Then Bala sir used 5 and went on for at least 7 times. So otherwise his speech is so wonderful. Gopal sir used 1 and 1 like, 3 and Vani again used So, I mean many times, and she gave a long pause. Then so. For her, very frequently, Vani is using a word so and repeatedly. So if you can just put your mind into that, probably next time you'll cut short that. Then Amruji, I didn't find any filler, but you used two but
Yes,
you are
yes,
doing
yes.
so good. So
Yeah.
that is so wonderful. I I myself did two I used two R's. Okay. So this is the filler. So next totally we are done about 17 uh, fillers that we have used today, and five ants and nine sows we have used all together in the entire team. So next time altogether it comes around to 32 to 36
Amazing detailing,
fillers.
Bala. Thank
Next
you so
time,
much. It was awesome. Okay.
next time we'll reduce it from 36 to at least 30. Then we are doing wonderful one. So this is the filler finder information to you and the timer and filler. Then everything is over. Now take a privilege of voting your best speaker and wow, here. So this is amazing, wonderful that I know we have one technical strong person. And that's enough. I think next week we are done. We'll all play within the time. So beautiful, so wonderful, so nice. And please take up privilege and vote for the best speaker. Anchor will be today. Anchor will be Amrutji and Bala sir. You both are the two
Thank you.
anchors. So best anchors, speakers. We have four speakers: Bala Murali and Vani, Nitya ma'am, and Vani also. Vani and Sendil, five speakers. Vote for the five speakers and speech analyst. Vote for the Vani. Okay, four speakers, four speech analysts. So you will actually say broadcaster and spot topic master will be an anchor. So now let me come to Amruji and your feedback and feedback for the speech, I mean, spot topic master. Okay, now as you are being a broadcaster is the what to say is the hero of the show. Okay, and you did a wonderful job. I appreciate you. And one positive thing I like in you is you don't hesitate to say sorry. That is, I think that's one God gift
Oh,
to
come
you,
on.
that you don't hesitate to sorry and you just get, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, I love to learn. So that
Yeah.
is what is actually puts you in your wonderful place
Thank you.
when you don't care to say sorry, because sorry can do a lot of wonderful things. Go tell sorry to your mom, she will cry. Go say sorry to your wife, she will cry. Even to your son, sorry, I was angry. This powerful work, actually when you use it on the right place, it carries a lot of positivity in it. So
Agreed.
that I liked it. And the way that you carried the program was energetic. You are full of smile and entire program. Your smile is actually stagnant. That is really powerful, and that's the way it should go.
Thank you.
Second thing is, see, you didn't know much about it, but yes, I will do it. That just do it. Attitude was so wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you.
So
Okay.
altogether, we have supposed to finish the program by 4:30, but we are 5:10 still. We are glued together. It's all
Okay.
because of the broadcaster
Yeah.
and the people around us who how they make it. Okay,
Agreed.
this is
Okay.
for you. So
Thank you.
Bala sir, let me go with Dr. Bala sir. Bala sir is an instant collaborator. You see how technically he's doing our work easy, and his spot speech also. I think he just instantly created, and he's that kind of person. So he said spot speech has to made on the spot, very
Agreed.
humorous and very creative, and that was
Agreed.
we have to have him on the team. He's a great support for our team. So altogether, RC Club rocks. Thank you for this Sunday. It's pouring outside, and we'll connect next week. Please
Thank you.
take your time and vote for the best speaker, best speech analyst, best anchor on a WhatsApp right away,
Okay.
right now. Till
Perfect.
then, happy. So, and we have guests here. Uh, Rajalakshmi ma'am, would you like to say something about the program, ma'am? You have anything to say? your feedback, your opinion.
Yeah, the program is really very good. It will help so many people. You know, like
Thank you, ma'am.
what's her name? Vani? No, Nitya.
Agreed. Agreed.
What's her
Yeah.
name? You know, many people like her. This program will be very, very helpful for them. And it was a pleasure to see. I'm sitting here till my plan was up to 4:30. Now it is 5:15, and I'm still sitting without leaving.
Agreed.
You know.
That's
So
a
it's
great, Bala and Nancy. Awesome.
Really,
It
it's
goes
very
to you all.
enjoyable. And I wish
Great
I
initiative.
tried to participate or at least be a guest even next week also. I'll try my level best.
Yeah.
The efforts taken by Mr. Balamurgan and Ms. Nancy is too very good. I really appreciate you too.
Agreed. Agreed. Yep. Perfect. Very nice to hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bala, I have a polling mode, so like I just want to share it, but people don't vote on it. So just for fun, okay?
Sure.
So I'm just launching it. So
Very nice.
You can try out voting this one. So it's not the actual one, but this kind of model we can have it instantly. The voting can
Agreed.
be shared.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yes.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect, sir. Thank you. I guess you have used Zoom's polling feature, right?
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Is this a part of the licensed version, or does it is this an additional Bala
No,
sir?
it's a part of licensed one only.
Okay, great. I'll have to look at it. Yeah. Okay.
I can give you the ID so you can use it, and you can share your ideas. So not
Option. Yeah, sir.
Sure.
Awesome, sir. Thank
Sure.
you, sir.
Thank you.
So this is only for a demo purpose. We should not be using it now, right?
Yes. Yes.
Agreed. Okay. 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 Agreed.
Hello, Amritsar.
Yes.
Shall I share my views?
Go ahead. Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. First of all, I like to thank Nancy ma'am for introducing me to this group. Actually.
Agreed.
So,
Yep.
yeah. I was. Hello. Yeah. Can you hear
Please
me?
go ahead. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah. The session was so interesting, and the vibe which comes from Amritsar was so much energetic.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so much.
your vibe made us to stay here till now.
Oh, I am overwhelmed now. Now this is I am in the pinnacle. I mean,
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Actually,
I'm obliged. Thank you so much. Yeah.
yeah. I'm a fan of Bala Murali sir. Actually, he
Oh,
came to a
he's-
college for personality development class. So yeah, I knew him from I think last February. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, so thank you so much, sir, for giving.
I'm so happy that one of my students still remembers me.
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir. Actually. So
Yes,
thank you,
thank you so
everyone.
much that you still
But
remember.
on the spot topic, I had lot of fillers actually. So, but
Yes,
I
yes.
will, yeah, I will try to minimize as
Don't
much as
worry,
I
don't
can
worry.
on the
See,
next.
once see, no worry, don't worry. As long as see, lot of people they don't know the importance of public speaking. It's our responsibility to tell them. Nobody knows till somebody could tell that you are using a filler. That is what is this program is designed for. Don't worry, we will make you a perfect speaker. Anywhere you just even casually you talk, people sit and listen to you. This program will make you like that. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Sure,
for
sir.
your
Thank you, sir.
honorable,
Thank you, sir.
wonderful feedback. Thank you,
Yeah,
Vani.
thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Go and vote for your best speaker and best speech analyst and best anchor. So that's it. Let's come to an end. I think next week it should not go this long.
Agreed.
Okay,
Yeah,
because the timer, whoever is next time, should be strong on it. And the session analyst also should make sure that we start on time and finish it on time, because this is the second session. So we are in the learning process. So let's all come down to this, because Everybody have their own time. Everybody have their own things to do. They cannot come online, and being online is a big stuff. And they cannot we should not consume their time. So again, that is also comes in the self-discipline. We tell time, we'll finish it on the time.
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you so much. See
Okay,
you
thank
all.
you.
Happy Sunday tonight.
Happy Sunday.
Have a
Bye-bye.
nice
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Happy
sir.
Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.